Hi, it's Ramit Sethi here from I Will Teach You to Be Rich, Growth Lab, and Brain Trust. Today I'm thrilled and very honored to have as my guest Marshall Goldsmith. Marshall is the author of the very famous book, What Got You Here Won't Get You There, one of my favorite titles of all time. And he's going to talk to us about how he has coached and worked with top leaders from Ford, GlaxoSmithKline, and many other companies that you've heard of. He's going to tell us what happens at the very highest levels of business, of success, and of performance. Let's take a look. Marshall, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It's a real pleasure. I have loved your book. I love the title, What Got You Here Won't Get You There, and I love the concepts inside it.
Killer title.
It's so good. So let's talk about all this. While we were backstage, you mentioned something that I thought was so interesting. I just want to dive right in. You said, I don't work with losers, I work with winners. And that could be the whole theme of today's discussion.
Right.
I want to start with what's the difference between the two, and why do you choose to coach Fortune 500 executives, people in the Middle East who are very, very wealthy and successful?
Right.
Tell us about that decision that you made to work with those people.
Well, you know, I've got to credit one of the greatest leaders I've ever met in my life, who is one of the great leaders in the world. His name is Alan Mulally. 2014 ranked the #3 greatest leader in the world in Fortune magazine and #1 greatest CEO in America. So I'm Alan's coach. So in my coaching, you see, I don't get paid if my clients don't get better. I have a very unique coaching system. So I'm working with Alan. Alan improves more than anyone I've ever coached, and I spent the least amount of time with him. So I'm thinking, it's interesting. So I did a chart. Time spent with Marshall Goldsmith and improvement. There's a clear negative correlation between spending time with me and getting better. So I thought, that's a humbling chart. So I go talk to my buddy Alan. I said, Alan, of all the people I've ever coached, I spent the least amount of time with you, and you improved the most. So I showed Alan my chart. I said, Alan, the way this troubling chart looks, had you never met me, you would really be good. So I said, what should I learn about coaching from you? He said, your biggest challenge as a coach is customer selection. You pick the right customer, you win. You pick the wrong customer, you lose. And he said, really focus on helping great people get better. Well, if you do a Google search, helping successful leaders, in quotes, the top 500 hits, 450 are me, and the rest of the world is 50. That's my brand.
I see.
Yes,
So the thing I love about today is we're not going to spend a bunch of time focusing on the criteria or things where if you're at a certain stage, you need help sort of managing your basic finances, et cetera. We're not talking about that.
No.
We're talking about success and becoming even more successful.
Exactly.
Okay, great. I long ago told my team, we're not here to help everyone in the world. We're here to help the right people.
Right.
There are a lot of people who need help, but that's not our role in this world. We're here to help the people that we are built to help.
That's what I do. I have a very limited, my coaching clients are very tiny base of people.